Hear me better?
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay. All of a sudden it's like amped up. Okay. I'm sorry. So you're escaping one of the worst working conditions, whatever. The game is very much a platformer slash puzzle solving type of game. It's I know, like, when you look at the game, if you saw the trailer, there's a lot of buzzsaws. It's not a Meat Boy type of game. It's very much like a game called Lost Vikings. We didn't mean to do that, but it feels very much like Lost Vikings when you're playing it. We actually didn't even know about Lost Vikings when we were doing it. And we were actually compared to Trine a little bit more, and we're like, well, we never even played Trine, but it just happens. So, and also you're saving cats in tinfoil hats. I don't remember quite actually the origin. We wanted the zombie to collect cats to save them for some odd reason, but attack people. Let's go. Okay, so we released it in like 2 years ago in January, and we kind of learned some really valuable lessons on this because we were a very green studio, and we realized that we need more and more and more play testing. So any developers out there, I have no problem telling you, you haven't play tested your game enough, because if you need all sorts of varieties. The game was pretty buggy. It was a bad release when we did it, but we also didn't have many people noticing it either because we didn't really know how to do a press release. So you make sure you have someone who can write, someone can help you out with your press release, because it's bad if you don't. We also have to realize you have to be very, very thick-skinned too when you release any game, no matter what, because you're going to get some of the bad people commenting on your games. So we took all this negativity that we got. I mean, we actually had a lot of positive comments and positive reviews, but we always listen to what people said. So we actually re-released the game and rewrote the game completely in XNA. And that way we can have some hardware acceleration. Oh, I'm sorry, the original game was made in Flash, so this game was actually hardware accelerated. And we also were interested in bringing it to consoles, so we added many new features on top of that. We wanted to add lighting, we wanted to add achievements, we wanted to add just some more stages. So you can kind of tell in this picture here, this was the bottom left one is the original, and the bottom right is the same scene, but we have lights and stuff like that. And if you play the game in the back over there, you'll see everything in motion. A lot of people ask us, validate. So we submitted to Steam multiple times, and people are always saying, well, why aren't you on Steam? For the process of Greenlight, which a lot of you are probably aware, you would submit your game, and you really didn't know why your game was rejected. You just got a letter saying, we don't think you're a good fit. So all we could do is just speculate, and like try to fix whatever we think people are saying about the game at the time, and we never had an answer from that. And then Steam Greenlight came out, and we're like, hey, this is a great opportunity. So we put our game onto Steam Greenlight, hoping for some votes. We were like one of the original submissions when that first came out. And then we got to remember to be thick-skinned again, because some of our first comments were not so bright, but we had a lot of good positive comments, but some of them were pretty bad. So please, remember, be very thick-skinned if you're a game developer. So, but the good news is that we're trying to get into Greenlight, and right now we actually made it to the top 100. It's been a long, long journey for us, and we still need votes. So one of the things that we're trying to push here is that we need your support. We're looking for local, Orlando. We need your help. And as you can see, we actually have 8,200 people saying yes, and we do have a lot of positive comments. So now one of the things we're actually taking, hopefully if we can get in Greenlight, we're actually decided to change our cover. This is the cover that you see everywhere, but we actually wanted to update it, so we're kind of doing some different things here. So we have like physical copies and stuff like that. So we wanted to just kind of give it a good look and kind of show you what we're doing with hopefully getting on the Greenlight. If we get on Steam, we're actually working on Steam achievements and trading cards, and it's going to be Steambox ready. So if you already know about Steambox, it should work. It already supports on Linux. So, and like I said, we have some fan and critic support. So all the negativity, don't think it's all just negative. So we actually listen to everyone. And what's great about most of these comments that we have were from our original release that, like I said, it was pretty buggy, and we can admit that these days, but, Now, one of my favorite quotes that I ever saw was 3 Dead Zed's A Labor of Love, and it's infectious as the zombies within. A lot of us are very passionate about indie games, and this comment just meant so much to me. It's like it's because it's been a lot of hard work just to get from where we are, and you know I've really enjoyed my team. I really love working with them, and just we've had a lot of ups and downs, and you get a lot of headaches, and you know just every now and then you get these late nights and you want to just choke everyone. And I know the team definitely wanted to choke me out a few times, but I wouldn't trade it for the world. So it's fun. So anyway, we're actually going to be at MegaCon. Please stop by, say hi. You can also sign up to possibly win a Kindle Fire, the original one, not the expensive new one. So, you know, don't get too excited. But you know, we do have this, so you know. Or you can also sign up here, and I'll explain after this. So, and once again, please go into Steam Greenlight. Please tell your friends. We need your support. Please play the game in the back, and if you have any questions, I don't know if we can do that right now, or anyone have questions? Well, oh, sorry.
How long did it take you to use the first release?
The first release, it's kind of a shaky start because, like I said, we didn't really know what we're doing. So there was kind of this weird planning phase that was probably longer than it really should have been. But then when we actually got Nose to the Grindstone, the first original release was 3 months. So it was well, three months, including the what do you call it? Fixing the bugs that we did find back then. So yeah, 3 months, and then when we went back into doing an enhanced version, that took us 4 months. So yes.
Is it a part-time or full-time project for you guys?
It was a full-time project for us. Yeah.
You guys, this is your job right now?
At the time, yes, we were like strictly working on game development and just pushing, working on that.
Have you tried to get on maybe a smaller distributor like Azura, or maybe even sell it on your own website?
We're actually, yes, we're on almost every site that you can think of. We're on Desura, Gamersgate, where you sell it direct. We're on Green Man Gaming. We tried to get on Good Old Games, but yeah, they won't. But we've tried a lot of other places. So you know, we're just trying to build a lot of support to get onto different. Yeah.
All right. No, we have to move on. We're kind of on a tighter time schedule tonight.